Are you ready for some investment lessons that don't lie or cherry pick? Well, stick around because I've got 6 of them for you. On February 4th, 1789, George Washington was unanimously elected as the first president of the United States.
I, George Washington, do solemnly swear.
The United States held its inaugural presidential election, culminating in the unanimous selection of George Washington by the Electoral College. The college, then comprising 69 electors from 10 of the 13 states, cast their votes, with each elector allotted 2 votes. Washington appeared on all 69 ballots, reflecting his universal acclaim and the trust placed in him to lead the fledgling republic. John Adams secured the vice presidency, receiving 34 of 69 votes cast. Notably, North Carolina and Rhode Island did not participate, as they had yet to ratify the Constitution, and New York abstained due to internal legislative conflicts. This historic election underscored the collective confidence in Washington's leadership and set foundational precedents for the nation's democratic process. George Washington was a military leader, statesman, and a founding father who played a pivotal role in the formation of the United States. As commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution, he led the colonies to victory against Britain, and after the war, he presided over the Constitutional Convention in 1787. He served 2 terms and established key government precedents, including the peaceful transfer of power, and declining a 3rd term, he retired to Mount Vernon, leaving a legacy of leadership, integrity, and national unity. National unity? How quaint. Regardless, here are 6 lessons for the modern investor from the life and times of the first American president.
Lesson 1.
First, winter is coming. The Valley Forge strategy. Washington didn't win battles by hoping for the best. He prepared for the worst, like at Valley Forge. Just like he stockpiled resources to survive brutal winters, a smart investor builds an emergency fund and diversifies a portfolio after creating their master plan. If your portfolio is all high-risk stocks with no backup plan, well, buddy boy, you're basically charging into battle without shoes. Good luck with that.
Lesson 2.
Second, I cannot tell a lie. Beware of investment tall tales. The cherry tree story might be apocryphal, meaning fake, but Washington's reputation for honesty was real. If an investment sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Ponzi schemes, meme stocks, and sure thing tips, that's financial Benedict Arnold behavior. Remember that heavy consumers of television, the internet, and social media for investment advice make King George look sane.
Awesome. Wow.
Lesson 3.
Crossing the Delaware. Take calculated risks, not blind leaps. Washington's surprise attack on Christmas night at Trenton in 1776 was bold, but it wasn't reckless. He planned every detail. Modern investors should take risks, but smart ones. Do your research, understand the odds, and don't just YOLO. You only live once. Into the latest crypto craze. This episode of the History Lessons podcast is sponsored by Victory Independent Planning. Hey, are you ready to take the stress out of your retirement? At Victory Independent Planning, we put you on the right trajectory with our exclusive VIP Retirement Glidepath. Our smart approach prepares you for what's next by optimizing your sources of savings and income, your medical and healthcare planning, your advanced estate and giving strategies, risk management and investing, and tax planning. Let us help you glide into retirement with confidence. Text Glidepath to 239-567-5477. That's Glidepath, all one word, small letter G, to 239-567-5477 and receive a link to schedule a complimentary consultation. Do it today to start your journey on the VIP Retirement Glidepath, because your future deserves a safe landing.
Lesson 4.
Next up, the 2-term limit. Know when to walk away. Washington set the precedent for stepping down after 2 terms. Sometimes the best financial move is knowing when to take your profits, cut your losses, or simply not to check your portfolio 15 times a day. Long-term planning and sound tactics beat constant micromanaging.
Lesson 5.
Next, no taxation without representation. Because fees matter. Just like Washington wasn't a fan of hidden taxes from King George, you shouldn't ignore hidden fees from things like mutual funds, brokers, and advisors. A small percentage might not seem like much, but over time, high costs can eat your gains, like British troops raiding supplies. Make sure you get the value out of your relationship with an advisor if you plan to make history together.
Lesson 6.
Last up, stay neutral until you can't. Meaning don't chase every market trend. Washington initially wanted the U.S. to stay out of foreign conflicts, much like an investor should avoid getting caught up in every market frenzy. But when action was necessary, he took it. The lesson? You don't need to jump on every hot stock or crypto hype. Stay steady. But when a real opportunity arises, after research, of course, be ready to make your move.